Booker T comments on potential WWE match between The Rock and Roman Reigns. During last Monday's episode of WWE Raw, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made a surprise appearance and even teased being a future opponent to the current undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns with his head of the table comments. While speaking on his Hall of Fame podcast, Booker T reacted to the potential WrestleMania match, noting that now is the time for them to be in a match, especially with the current buzz. "You know it's got a buzz," said Booker. "Everybody talking about it. I think that's the modus operandi. I think that's what that is more than anything. For me, you don't want to let that thing simmer too long. Because, Rock, come on how many times? Father Time waits for no man. That's just the way it is. For The Rock to get it done, it would be a great time for it. For Roman Reigns as well, Roman is in his prime. At the height of his title reign, it's not going to get any higher than it is. If it is that time to pull the trigger, hey man, pull the trigger." The NXT commentator also noted how it's a no-brainer to use someone as big as The Rock because there aren't many wrestlers who get the same fan reaction as he does. He added, though, that he doesn't know what will happen to Cody Rhodes' story. The last time The Rock had a match at a WrestleMania was at WrestleMania 32, where the People's Champion defeated former WWE superstar Eric Rowan in less than 10 seconds. 3 years earlier, at WrestleMania 29, he lost the WWE Championship to John Cena. 3 things are certain in this world: death, taxes, and Monday Night Raw airing on Monday nights. Raw is oftentimes dubbed the longest-running weekly episodic television show in history, which has some pieces of truth with a few weasel words mixed in. Monday Night Raw, as WWE themselves note, does indeed have the most episodes for a show that runs live on a weekly basis, clocking in at over 1,500 episodes. That being said, there are shows that have been on the air for more years, such as The Simpsons. The difference is, these shows have not produced new episodes on a weekly basis all year long. Throughout the years, WWE has added and dropped programming in their weekly lineup, but Monday Night Raw has been a staple since it started in January of 1993. A lot has happened throughout that monstrous amount of programming, and Raw has gone through changes to its appearance, the way in which storylines are presented, and the talent that is featured weekly. Monday Night Raw has given fans many memorable matches, feuds, and segments, but there are many pieces about the history of Raw that's often forgotten about. Wrestling show names are always ones that pack a punch and are easily marketable, such as SmackDown, Nitro, Dynamite, and many more. All these names are explosive in context, except Raw doesn't quite fit the bill. In fact, Raw originated more from the idea of what the WWF wanted Monday Night Raw to feel like. Bruce Pritchard, who was Vince's right-hand man at this time, said on the Not Sam podcast, /Ringside News, that WWF wanted the show that was grungy, dirty, and unpolished. WWF wanted to show the audience that anything could happen, and the feeling that even those working on the show didn't know what was going to happen at any given moment. At one point, the working name was Down and Dirty, but the marketability of that was low, with some more wordsmithing and discussions about the look and vibe of the show. Vince McMahon and producers decided they wanted the show to feel raw, and the rest is history. On January 11th, 1993, Monday Night Raw hit the airwaves as an uncut, uncooked, and uncensored broadcast. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.